Okay, so let's start with the rapid fire. At what age do you want to retire?
75.
What's your favorite mobile app?
LinkedIn.
How long does it take you to get ready in the mornings?
I can do it in 5 minutes.
Most embarrassing moment of your life?
Oh gosh. I was saying my wedding vows and I laughed because I was nervous.
Mountains or beaches?
Mountain.
What's the most useful mobile feature you can't live without?
Location.
Favorite color?
Green.
What time of day are you most inspired?
Most inspired?
Inspired, yeah.
Morning, first thing.
How many hours of sleep can you survive on?
For one night, about 4. On a normal basis, 7 I need.
Fill in the blank. An upcoming marketing trend is blank.
Everything social.
The city in which the best kiss of your life happened.
Paris, of course.
Pick one, Android or Apple.
Apple.
The biggest mistake of your career.
Not leaning in enough.
How do you relax?
I read.
How many cups of coffee do you drink per day?
About 3.
A habit of yours that you hate.
That I hate?
Yes.
Skip.
The most valuable skill you've learned in life.
Listening to try and understand someone else's perspective.
Cities or countrysides?
Cities.
Your favorite Netflix show?
The Crown.
All right, so that was the rapid fire. Okay. Now we're going to go to the bigger questions. And these you can answer with as much ease, as much length as you like. And the first one is, how do you convince traditional companies to embrace new technologies like 5G and the cloud, especially when there's a lot of uncertainty around the potential and ROI?
I think there's 2 things. One is showing them examples of other customers who have been successful doing that so that they can see their way to a future of doing that. And the second is with tools like total cost of ownership calculators, ROI calculators, where they can understand the business case.
Okay. And what inspired you to yourself pursue a career in the tech industry, and how did you get started in marketing and product development?
Oh, I think this is a fascinating industry. Telecom and technology I've spent my entire career in, and I think it's a great place to do marketing because there's so much need to take the technology and sort of the engineering IT side of things and translate that into business value. So it's a great field to do marketing. I started out in IT actually, and then I got an MBA in marketing and strategy, and I've been doing tech marketing ever since.
And as a marketing leader, how do you approach building a cohesive and effective marketing strategy for a global organization like Nokia Cloud and Network Services?
Yeah, so I love leading the marketing team for Cloud and Network Services. And I think it's a lot about balancing and finding complementary skills. So we have people in our organization who are really strong technically, who understand our products very well and are able to translate that to business value. We have people who are very strong on campaigns, campaign strategy, digital, social, all of the channels that we go through. So I think it's all about creating a common sense of purpose and then bringing people together with the skill sets that they have to understand their roles, understand how they complement each other, and to come together to deliver a great outcome for the business.
And can you speak to any specific challenges or opportunities that you've encountered in marketing, telecom, and cloud technologies to enterprises versus communication service providers?
Well, it's a very different game. I have a lot of experience marketing to both enterprises and communication service providers. The difference is that communication service providers are a known audience. There's about 800 of them in the world. We know who they are. They know who we are. So marketing there is more a process of kind of cross-selling, upselling, developing communities of our users, and showing customer success stories. On the enterprise side, it is every industry is enterprise, right? And so there's a lot more digital to find new customers, have new customers find us. And there's a lot more importance of understanding each industry vertical that we're targeting and having a message that really resonates with the needs of their industry.
How are operators leveraging AI and machine learning to optimize their network operations and deliver personalized user experiences?
This is a great topic, and it's one that at Nokia we're very involved in. We have a whole suite of solutions that we call AVA. It's all about analytics, AI, machine learning, and it solves a wide variety of problems for our customers. I remember a customer told me once a few years ago, we are drowning in data, but we're thirsty for insights. So with this product set, we take all of that network data and help operators make smarter decisions. So a couple examples. We have an AVA energy efficiency product that uses specialized algorithms in AI to understand where in the network the peaks and the valleys are, using a lot of technology to help operators know when they can turn down certain aspects of the network without impacting user experience so that they can lower their costs and have more sustainability. Similarly, we use AI and ML to help our operators understand how customers are using the network, even in mega events where there are millions of extra people on an account or on the network during that period of time. How do we make sure that they have the data they need to optimize how the network is set up, to understand what the customer experience is, and even to take it to the next level of monetizing. These customers are using these applications, these network elements, and so now we can offer them something that will be very relevant to them from a marketing perspective as well.
And what do you see as the most exciting opportunities and challenges for the telecom industry in the next 5 to 10 years, particularly with respect to 5G?
Well, I think right now the biggest challenge and opportunity facing our industry is how to monetize 5G. And in fact, if we as an industry aren't successful in monetizing 5G, there won't be a 6G. There won't be any money for it. So I think it's a great opportunity for service providers to work in ecosystems where they're bringing the value of their networks, moving up the value chain, partnering with application developers, companies like Nokia, to create all kinds of new applications that use the 5G network, whether it's for B2B, B2B to C, B2B to X, all of those scenarios, I think. So there's a lot of challenges ahead in that, making sure that operators have the agility, that they're using software as a service, that they have, as we said earlier, the AI and ML tools to optimize all of their operations. But I think it's a very exciting time ahead with both challenges and opportunities with 5G.
And what about 5G excites you the most personally?
Oh, I think it's the fact that there are so many things that we don't even know what the future will hold. Just as with 4G, we didn't predict necessarily all of the mobile apps and that kind of thing. So it's the promise of the future where anyone can innovate, anyone can create the next Uber or the next Netflix. The network will be here with all of these new capabilities, and it has the potential to transform really every industry.
So Nokia has a strong focus on sustainability and corporate responsibility. Can you discuss some of the ways in which Nokia is working to reduce its environmental impact and promote ethical business practices?
Yes, you're right. It's a huge area of focus for Nokia. Pekka Lundmark, our CEO, says there's no green without digital. So what we're doing is we're bringing the digital tools to help our customers be more sustainable in their operations, whether it's things like using AI and ML to reduce energy efficiency or just designing their networks to be as low energy use as possible. But ESG is more than just energy. It's also about digital inclusion and security. The GSMA has identified multiple KPIs that have to do with ESG, and Nokia is involved in all of those, helping prevent cyber security breaches, providing the tools to help bridge the digital divide. It's a hugely important topic for Nokia and for our world.
Right, so the last question for you is of a personal kind. It is, what would you be doing in your life if not this right now?
There's nothing I'd rather do right now. I feel like I'm exactly where I want to be in this industry and in this role. So I like it when I have a little free time. When I do, I like to go for hikes. I hiked the Inca Trail recently in Peru. So there's, a lot of things that I enjoy doing outside of work, but from a career perspective, this is right where I want to be right now.